Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Prabhupada Jaya Guru Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Gurudev Jai Buddha Hari 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 Nitya Dora Hari Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa VIHE Astutarasta Sishimad Divine Grace ISKCON Founder-Acharya Jagat Guru Asi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa VIHE Astutarasta Sishimad Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Ananta Guru Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prayers for Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Siva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shamakura Rakunda Giri Gauravadan Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Mathura Dham Ki Jai Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Jamuna Mai Ki Jai Ganges Mai Ki Jai Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Itai Gaura Premanandi. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prisaya Bhutali Srimati Bhakti Tirtha Shri Krishna Parashita Gaura Karuna Satyavati Om Agyana Timirandasya Jnanandana Takshurmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Savitam Yena Swayam Rupakanmayam Tadavapi Svakavintikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Rupakanmayam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri-Rupam Sabrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitantam Sajivam Sadvetam Sarvadutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakam Vitamsa Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Navanda Vikapati Gopi Sargurita Kanta Radha Kanta Namastuti Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Kantavasishwari Vishwavasute Pranami Vatvakampataru Yascha Kripa Sindhya Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Shri Supanisad ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Okay, let's continue our reading from Sri Upanishad. Yesterday we left from Mantra 17. So we continue from there. Okay, facilities for the devotees. The facility for the devotees to see the Lord face to face is the 9 limbs of bhakti. Why is it not available for the impersonalists? Why it's not available for the impersonalists?
Because they do not believe in the personal features of the Lord.
Yes.
They are busy with word jugglery and mental speculation, and they are attached to impersonal Brahmajyoti.
Very good. Very good. Is it not? They don't believe in the personal features of the Lord. So they deny themselves of the process of going back to Godhead, seeing Krishna face to face. They deny themselves. It is available, but they deny themselves because of their mentality. How intimate is the relationship? How intimate is the relationship?
A devotee never practices even if he or she engages in first abominable act, Bhagavad Gita 9.30, takes a lower path.
Right? Devotee never perishes. Even he or she engages in abominable acts. 9:30, what Krishna said? Use the mic. Use the mic.
Even if one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly first. He is properly situated in this denomination.
What is properly situated? What is properly situated?
He is continuing his devotional practice.
Exclusive Ananya Bhakti, undivided attention to devotion to Krishna.
Although he has done some mistake, still he is continuing his devotional practice.
Okay. Very good.
Fixed in Krishna consciousness.
Faith in Krishna consciousness. Yeah, good. Rightly situated. What is rightly situated? That was my question. Yes.
His space.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Krishna, he never leaves the service, never leaves the lotus feet of the Lord.
Good. It's fixed bhakti. Very good. Yes. Some contribution here. Rightly situated.
Connected to what Prabhu has said, his faith in Krishna never diminishes, and he is connected to the parampara, and he repents as well for his deviation.
Very good. Bhagavad Gita, you see in chapter 4 and chapter 9, Krishna used the word, even if, api chet. Api chet. Even if. That's a glorification of bhakti. That's glorification. In chapter 4, Krishna said, one who is fixed on the boat of Krishna consciousness, even if you are considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, you surely get to the destination. Because one is fixed in Krishna consciousness. All other things are just by the way. The primary thing is that the person is going to become a pure devotee very soon because of his fixed in Krishna. Because he's fixed in Krishna consciousness, everything will burn off. All the impurity will burn off. Righteous situation means doing bhakti nicely. It's fixed. Fully convinced. This is what I want to do. Nothing can stop. It will succeed. So the first thing a devotee must have a full conviction that I'm here to please Krishna with my devotional service. I'm here to please Krishna with my devotional service. That should be our focus. I'm here to please Krishna with my devotional service. My devotional service is meant for Krishna's pleasure. One who is convinced and is fixed in doing devotional service is sure to attain the goal. So Krishna glorifying devotional service appreciate. Even if, and 9:30, the same thing. Isn't it? Even if it takes a lower bed, there's no problem. It happened to Jad Bharat. He took a lower bed, but eventually he got delivered. It happened to Brigu Muni. Brigu, he fell down. And he was the last person who's among the last people who saw Krishna before his disappearing from the world. Jara the hunter, that's Brigu Muni. He fell down and he got that opportunity. Because this is Krishna's promise, my devotee never perishes. Krishna didn't say devotee will not have problems. He didn't say that. He said we have problems, but will not be perish. The difficulties are there, but we will succeed. It's very important for us to understand what we are doing. Why does the Lord not reject such a devotee? Why?
Because the devotee is fixed in determination.
Yeah, it's fixed in determination.
As devotional service will experience, worldliness will decrease proportionately. Imperfections will end shortly. It is just a matter of time.
Yes, that's all. Is that encouraging? Yeah, it's encouraging. Srila Prabhupada Goswami said, even if a devotee is born in a jungle, Krishna will go there. Anywhere, Krishna will go there and bring the devotee out. As Prabhupada Goswami. Anywhere a devotee is, Krishna will go there and deliver. Because he doesn't want to see the devotee perish. So he will go and deliver it. That's his nature. He will not do that for the Mayavadis because they are offenders. They are offenders. They are highly contaminated. Right? Okay. Next. Let's see what is next. Is our Acharya's support. Yeah, supporting you. How many A's we have? How many? 5 is outside. 5 is inside the body. So it's 10. Yes. They're 10. They're 10. Yogis, they know how to connect the one inside and outside and to produce fire. To produce fire. So don't use matches to burn their body. They use mantra. Or they use the air from inside and outside. When they meet, fire will come. This does not refer to the air of the 5 gross elements. It refers to a prana, life air, the subtle body of the individual. The 5 life airs, which are an expansion of VIHE element. You find in 3rd canto Bhagavatam. Want to know the details of, let's say, 3rd canto, you get. And Nilam. This refers to the totality of all jivas. This is sometimes called Samasti Jiva, Hiranyagarbha, Sutra, Atma, or Mukhya Prana, who is a deity embodying all jivas in the subtle state of Mahat Tattva before Ahankara becomes manifest. When you reach Bhagavatam, you get the details. You can get all the full details there. It's explained fully. Yes. In this mantra, the living entity prays to enter into the spiritual kingdom of God after relinquishing the material body and the material air. The devotees prays to the Lord to remember his activities and the sacrifices he had performed. Now, before his material body is turned into ashes. This prayer is made at the time of death with full consciousness of his past deeds and of the ultimate goal. One who is completely under the rules of material law remembers the heinous activities performed during the existence of his material body, and therefore he gets another material body after death. The Bhagavad Gita confirms this truth. It states that at the time of death, the mind carries with it the propensities of the dying animal, and the next life is obtained in terms of that mental state. The devotees, however, by practice of devotional service to the Lord, develop a sense of love for God, head. And even if at the time of death the devotee does not remember his godly service, the Lord does not forget him. This prayer is to remind the Lord about the devotee's sacrifices, but even if there is no reminder, the Lord does not forget the devotional service of the pure devotee. The Lord clearly describes his intimate relationship with his devotees in the Gita. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained the Gita's verse in this connection. One should accept a devotee who is on the right path or the sense, even though such a devotee may seem of loose character. One should try to understand the real import of the words loose character. A conditioned soul has to act in double functions, namely, one for the maintenance of the body, and again for self-realization. Do you understand? You understand? Is it clear? Social status, mental development, cleanliness, austerity, nourishment, and the struggle for existence are all for the maintenance of the body. And the self-realization part of his activities is executed in his occupation as a devotee of the Lord. And he performs action in that connection also. These two different functions go along parallel lines because a conditioned soul cannot give up the maintenance of the body. The proportion of activities for maintenance of the body decreases, however, in proportion to the increase in devotional service. And as long as the proportion of devotional service does not come to the right point, there is a chance for an occasional exhibition of worldliness. But it should be noted that such worldliness cannot continue for any length of time because by the grace of the Lord, such imperfections will come to an end very shortly. Therefore, the point of devotional service is the only right path. Being on the right path, even an occasional occurrence of worldliness does not hamper one in the advancement of self-realization. Is not very encouraging? Is it not encouraging? Yes. Yes, this will help us to have faith and to depend on the Lord. Only if one is deliberately misbehaving, it is dangerous. Yes, Mr.
Which is really, as long as the proportion of devotional service does not come to the right point.
Yes. Yes. If our practice is not taking us to a professional stage, before this statement he has said that as we are practicing, our devotion is increasing. When the devotion is increasing, our material activities is going down. Although it is meant for facilitating, excuse me, to facilitate maintaining this body, the maintenance of the body should be diminishing as we are progressing in Krishna consciousness. That is how we look at it. That's how we judge it. Until we get there, there's occasion of doing something wrong. There's occasion of doing something wrong. Even with that, which is not intentional, but is circumstantial, Krishna will not consider it. He will overlook and help us to eventually get to the destination. But we should know that the ultimate is to get to Krishna. As we are doing this, is to get to Krishna. Then we'll be able to make it out there by the help of Krishna, the mercy of Krishna. All right? And in the Gita itself, Krishna says, one who is engaged in devotional service despite the most abominable action is to be considered saintly. This is not an excuse for anyone to misbehave. He is considered saintly because he is doing the right thing. There are sometimes when the result of our past activities overweighs us sometimes, and one misbehave at that time, Krishna will not take it seriously. He will overlook. But the things we deliberately do will pay heavily for it. Krishna will not forgive. He will take action against it. So this is an opportunity for us, but not a chance for anyone to misbehave. One devotee in Delhi, Ghaziabad in Delhi, he was misbehaving. Okay, I was not so disturbed. Then he started telling some devotees, sadhu eva. Then I became very angry. Why? He is justifying his deviation. A person who is rightly situated would not say that. You feel very sorry because he realizes, I'm weak. I'm sorry, I'm weak. And he's trying. But when he's not trying, but he's taking undue advantage of misbehaviors, I'm sadhu ever. That is very dangerous mentality. Dangerous. So we didn't take it easily with it. Don't set this strong example. Krishna is giving a chance to make advancement. He's not giving a chance to misbehave. Yes. Very shortly does he become righteous and attain to lasting peace. O son of Kunti, it is my promise that my devotee would never perish. O son of Pritha, anyone who will take shelter of me, whether a woman or a merchant or born in a low family, it can yet approach the supreme destination if we continue to practice rigidly. If we continue to practice rigidly, we will get to the destination by Krishna's message. How much greater than are the Brahmanas, the righteous, the devotees and saintly kings. In this miserable world, they have fixed in devotional service to the Lord, engaged in my service, and surrender unto me, completely absorbed in me. Surely you will come to me without fear. That is 9:30 to 34. Krishna is describing the glory of devotional service. The glory of devotional service. He's promoting that so we can have faith and take it seriously. Yes. So facilities of devotional service are denied the impersonal because they are attached to the Brahma Jyoti. So reading on the slides. I'm just repeating so you see in the purport. In the Brahma Jyoti future of the Lord, they can neither penetrate the Brahma Jyoti as is suggested in the previous mantras, nor do they believe in the personality of Godhead. So they cannot get it. Their business is mostly concerned with semantics, the jewelry of words, and mental creation. As such, they impersonally pursue fruitless labor, as is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita in the 12th chapter. All the facilities suggested in this mantra of Sri Upanishad can easily be obtained by constant contact with the personality, with the personal feature of the Absolute Truth. Devotional service to the Lord consists essentially of 9 transcendental activities on the part of the devotee, which are Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Parasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dashyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedana. Very good. Very good. The eight limbs depends on how much we hear. How much we hear. If you hear properly, you will chant properly. And if you chant properly, that is what you remember. So to remember, it depends on the quality of our hearing and chanting. That is how it works. Then others will come gradually. And Prabhupada gave example of personalities in charge of the 9 limbs. If you hear properly, you will chant properly. And if you chant properly, you remember properly. Perfect remembrance comes from perfect chanting and perfect hearing. Bona fide hearing. If you want to hear properly, we need certain qualities. We mentioned it before. We mentioned before, right? Qualities to hear. The qualities we need to hear properly. We mentioned before. No? Yes? Do you remember? Huh? Did we mention it before? Or no? Or yes? Can't remember. Okay. Okay. If we want to remember carefully, we need certain qualities. Eagerness to hear. Eagerness to hear. Eagerness to hear. Must be eager to hear. If you really want to hear, we must be eager. Can you imagine when you are really hungry and want to eat? Can you imagine? That appetite is very high. That should be the mood. Eagerness to hear. Who is very eager to hear? Who is very, very eager? Parishima is eager to hear. Why was he eager to hear?
He had 7 days to live.
He had 7 days to die.
He understood the urgency of hearing.
She understood the urgency. So he was very eager to hear. So we have that because we are not told we are going to die in 7 days. This morning we are explaining that all of us have 7 days. All of us. All of us will have 7 days. About 7 days may be relative. Or 7 days may be 20, 30, 50, 90. But all of them are 7 days. Depending on who is serious and sincere about it. Arista Maharaj was serious and sincere about it. When he was told, he acted upon it. Immediately he acted upon it. And he was successful. What of Arjuna? What of Arjuna? Arjuna. He had Bhagavad Gita for how long? 1 day, 1 week? 30 minutes. Arjuna got there for 30 minutes. The whole 700 verses for 30 minutes. Why was he so eager? Why?
Mitigated because he was very confused and he wanted to know what is correct.
Arjun was going to fight with Bhismadev, which he cannot. It was a serious issue, very serious. He cannot fight with Bhismadev. He's a child for Bhisma. So he has a serious problem. Therefore, he was eager to get the solution. Until we are eager to be Krishna conscious, our progress will be very slow. Our progress will be faster if we see ourselves to be in difficulty. So those are very fortunate. Material energy will give them serious problems, so they are constantly moving forward. No spare time to think of anything else. So Parishna is here. There's another devotee who is an addict in hearing. Who is that? Hanuman, he hears. He doesn't go. He will wait there for the next lecture. That's Hanuman. That's Hanuman. Okay, so now we look at the personalities. By hearing only, Maharaj Parisi, the hero of Srimad Bhagavatam, achieved the desired results. Just by glorifying the Lord, Sukadeva Goswami, the speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam, achieved his perfection. By praying, Akrura achieved the desired result. By remembering, Prahlad Maharaj achieved the desired results. By worshipping, Prithu Maharaj achieved perfection. By serving the lotus feet of the Lord, the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, achieved perfection. By personal service to the Lord, Hanuman achieved the desired result. By friendship, Arjun achieved the result. And by surrendering everything that he had, Maharaj Bali achieved the desired result. Perfect examples. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, this particular mantra is explained in the questions and answers of Parikshit Maharaj and Goswami Sukadev at the very beginning of their meeting. As hearing and chanting of the science of God is the basic principle of devotional life, so the complete Bhagavatam is heard by Maharaj Parikshit and chanted by Sukadev Goswami. Maharaj Parikshit inquired from Sukadev Goswami because Sukadev was a greater spiritual master than any yogi or transcendentalist of his time. Maharaj Parikshit's question was, what is the duty of every man, especially at the time of death? The answer by Sukadev Goswami was that everyone who is desirous of being free from all anxiety should always hear about and glorify the personality of Godhead, who is the supreme director of everything, the extinguisher of all difficulties, and the super soul of all living entities. Very nice. So-called human society is generally engaged at night in the matter of sleeping or sex indulgence. And during the daytime, men are engaged in earning money as much as possible, or else in shopping for their family maintenance. People have very little time to talk about the personality of Godhead or to make any inquiries about Him. They have dismissed the case of God's existence in so many ways, especially by declaring Him to be impersonal. That is, without any sense perception. Krishna has no senses, senseless. This is envy. No sense means no enjoyment. That's what envy does. Envy is a heavy attack. Envy. Very dangerous attack. See, denying Krishna of the senses means Krishna should not enjoy. How will he enjoy without the senses? That is the level of your envy. Krishna should not exist. Envy. That is envy. Very high level of envy. Is it not? It's a heavy attack. If you are envious of somebody, for example, you are envious of a pujari. What do you expect? If you are envious of a pujari, what do you expect him? How do you attack him?
By saying he's not serving the deity properly.
Okay, he's not serving the deity properly. One is attacking the pujari by praying seriously. If you forget to put the earrings, if you forget to put the bangles, if you not put pick of feather on Krishna's, if you forget it, so that when people see, oh, who did this? That useless boy. That is envy. He attacking the pujari and also attacking the Lord. Because if he forgets to put salt in the Lord's food, he forgot to put salt there. That's envy. You should forget to put salt in the Lord's food. Forget to put pepper there. Nothing. Just bake it anyhow. Forget everything so that it will not be tasty. That is an envy. Envy, very dangerous attack. We attack the person, we also attack the Lord. Why do you distribute so many books? You should have did only 2. So that nobody will announce her name tomorrow. I don't want to hear them tomorrow in Mangalarati. They probably distributed 1 million. Why? Why? 2 books. Yeah, yes. Yes, it should happen. That's envy. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. See, devotees should not be envious. Our original envy with the Lord comes to all the part and parcel of Krishna and all his paraphernalia. Because originally the envy is there. So we spread that envy to everything. So they are envious of Krishna. Krishna should not have any senses to enjoy. He has no form, no senses. Very dangerous. Yes. Yes.
That this enviousness has come from Supreme in all divinity.
Yes.
So, to whom Krishna is envious, and with whom?
Krishna is not envious of anyone. He is not envious of anyone. 929. 929. I'm not envious. I'm equal to all. I'm equal to all. Yes, your question is, the envy has origin, right? That's where your question comes from. So envy should be there with Krishna. That is where we got it from, right? Yes. In Krishna, it is not envy. It's exchange of love. When it becomes transformed, that is the dangerous one we have. That's the dangerous one we have. It is there, but not dangerous as our own. Right? In some scripture, it is said, God said, I am a jealous God. What is that? Envy, yes. I'm a jealous God. And that is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Mam ekam, only me. Means what? No one else but me. He has right to do that because everything belongs to him. That is his property. When it becomes contaminated, that is our own. That we want to get all his paraphernalia for ourselves and forget him. He has no senses. I have senses to enjoy rasgulas, rasamalai, but Krishna doesn't have senses to eat that. That is envy. Dangerous one. It's contaminated. Yes. Thank you. Yes, Babu.
High level bad qualities except envy, we can engage in the service of Krishna. Only envy we can't engage in the service of Krishna.
Yes. Still, we can engage it. Envy is the only one we cannot engage. Other thing we can engage, but envy is so contaminated we should not engage. But still, it can be engaged. How Shishupal got delivered? Shishupal, how did he get delivered? How did Shishupal got delivered? Envy. It's envy. Yeah? Because it is connected with Krishna, he got salvation from it. Founder-Acharya. Founder-Acharya, how did you get delivered? Founder-Acharya? Envy. Envy. He was having 4 hands. And he sent a letter to Krishna. Krishna, I've been hearing that you are calling yourself Vasudeva. The original Vasudeva is me. So please, you better come and surrender to me and save your life. So Krishna read the letter and he laughed as you are laughing. He laughed seriously and he gave it to Uddhava. Uddhava read it loud. Everybody laughed seriously. And then Krishna said, so what do you think we should do? So Uddhava said, I want your blessing, that's all. You just want your blessing. So go and give him blessing. So Krishna went there. When Krishna got there, he really saw him on a big throne, 4 hands, a bit on his head. And he was worshiping him from all directions. So Krishna laughed again seriously and told him, I'm here to surrender to you. So please take my Sudarshan Chakra. Because I've come to surrender to you. You have to come and surrender. So take this Sudarshan Chakra, which is my symbol. And he couldn't take it. He cut off his head. That's envy. He got delivered. Although it is very, very contaminated, yes, when it comes in contact with Krishna, there is some benefit. The benefits.
If we got delivered because of envy, but that envy was not seen in the service of Krishna. Like one used anger in the service of Krishna.
Yes.
Used lust in the service of Krishna.
Yes.
That was using that envy in the service of Krishna. They got liberated because of that envy. But by envy, they are not serving the Krishna.
Yes. The difference is that Shishupal didn't go to the destination that others got. He merged into Krishna's body. It's a blessing for him also. Something is there for him. Because it had to do with Krishna. So there's mercy. That is Krishna. Ultimate good for everything. Is the ultimate good. Yeah, Dhrivan is envious. Yes, envious. The rest Dhrivan and Krishna told him directly, you are envious of my devotees and myself. His envy is serious contamination. So he didn't get all the blessing that others got. got degraded. Degraded is it. So salvation is of different grades. Liberation is of different grades. Not the ultimate. Like devotees will. Pondarik, he got a better one. Different from Suchupa. Because he was constantly thinking of Krishna. So Krishna gave him a better place than others. So there is benefit in coming in contact with Krishna. All right. Okay. So-called human society is generally engaged in night. Okay, we have done that. What next? But in the Vedic literature, whether the Upanishad or the Vedanta Sutras or Bhagavad Gita or the Srimad Bhagavatam, in every scripture it is declared that the Lord is the sentient being, supreme over all other living entities, and his glorious activities are identical with himself. One should therefore not indulge in hearing and speaking of the rubbish activities of worldly politicians and the so-called big men of society, but should so mold his life that not a second is wasted without engagement in godly activities. Prabhupada said we should do what? What the Prabhupada said here? So mold our life in such a way that we remain in Krishna consciousness without wasting a moment. Prabhupada used the same thing, 927 purport. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, text 27 purport, right from the beginning. Prabhupada said the same thing. We should mold our life in such a way that we remain Krishna conscious. In 1865, Prabhupada used the same thing. We should mold our life in such a way to remain Krishna conscious. In Bhagavatam 1530, we should mold our life in such a way to remain Krishna conscious. We should do what? We should mold our life that we remain Krishna conscious 24 hours. That responsibility we have. And all the facility to help us mold our lives are all given. The scriptures are here, our chariots are here, all the facilities are here. We should mold our lives. We have complained about this and this and this and this distractions. So many distractions. If we are molding our life properly in Krishna consciousness with all the available facilities, the distraction will not affect us. So we should mold our life in such a way that we remain Krishna conscious 24 hours. We have to plan our life like that. We should plan it. That is our duty, to plan how we want our life to be in Krishna consciousness, to plan it. That's why we are here. We are conscious because of this. Our consciousness is to plan how to become Krishna conscious. All the facilities are available. Chanting, we should plan it. Hearing, we should plan it. Services, we should plan it. Hearing, we should plan it. Everything, we should plan it perfectly. Everything you want to do, it depends on planning. Right? That's management. Management means what? To plan how to execute our duty perfectly for Krishna. We already mentioned that we should check our coming to Krishna consciousness is so pleasing Krishna. Is it true? Is that the reason why we are here? To please Krishna? Is that the reason? I'm asking, please tell me.
Yeah.
Have we come here to please Krishna? Okay, thank you. Have you checked if you are pleasing Krishna with your activities? Are we checking? Then how are we planning our Krishna consciousness? So where is the planning? Where is the planning if you're not checking? That is why we're having difficulty with relationship. We're having difficulty with the relationship. Why? What is the responsible for that? What is wrong with why our relationship is difficult? Why our relationship is difficult?
Trying to please ourselves.
Selfishness. I am here to get something from you, not to give you. I'm not to give you, I'm to take from you. This is a take society. Krishna consciousness is different. We have to change our approach. Krishna consciousness is that we are here to please Krishna. So if that is the reason why we are here, then we should check to see if we are pleasing Krishna with our lives.
First, how do we check when we are pleasing Krishna or not?
Sabai pumsa paro dharmo jato bhakti adol chaje haituki apratihata tejatma suprasidati. Tejatma suprasidati. They have become sweet, enlivened. If we are pleasing Krishna, and how to please Krishna, haituki. Haituki. What is a haituki? Huh?
What is it? Unconditional.
Unconditional. Unconditional. And how do we know? How do we know that we are doing that? How do we know that we are doing unconditional service? The next word now. The next word. What is the next word? Apratihata. Apratihata. That's the second word. Haituki, apratihata. The two words. Yes. If you are pleasing Krishna, no obstacles in our Krishna consciousness. No. Anything which is motivated would be obstructed. Unmotivated cannot be obstructed. That's the principle. So if you are doing unmotivated devotional service, no obstruction. Krishna will take care. That is the principle. That is the principle. Haituki, apratihata. Those are two words.
Srila Prabhupada's like Prabhupada was also preaching.
At the mic.
In Srila Prabhupada's life, also he was trying to preach and he had to face so many obstacles. Although his intention was ahituki and apratihata.
Yes.
Still, we see that he had to face so many obstacles.
And then, did he succeed or fail?
He succeeded.
Right? So what is the pratihata?
Obstacle will come, but he will be able to pass that.
We just mentioned before, Krishna did not say a devotee will not have difficulty. Just this today, this class. Right? But you will not be vanquished. Challenges are there to check our faith. Challenges are not to fail the student. The intention a teacher set exam for the student is to fail them. No, it's to check how they understand what is being taught. No teacher will want the student to fail in his class. Every teacher has ego. I want to see that all my students pass. Saka, yes. I'm the best teacher. No? Nobody failed in my class. Nobody. It's a pride. But he has to set exam. Why? You want to check how is being understood. So all the difficulties, the challenges that the devotee will pass through, it is to check the faith and strengthen the devotee. That's all. Therefore, we're reading this morning, Parikshit Maharaj accepted the bad news as auspicious. Yeah, this is auspicious for me. It's a chance for me to take full advantage so I can give up my political and social activities and face the path of Godhead. Right? So he didn't, oh Krishna, why? I've served you for all this year. This is what you give to me as a result. He did not lament. He was joyful. He was joyful. He was happy. With that happiness, he left the kingdom and went to look for Prabhupada quoted here. What is the ultimate good for everyone, especially one who is going to die? What is the duty? What is we do? And the demigods started speculating. They were talking all kinds of things. Oh, take Amrit. The Sukadev Goswami came. He put all of them out. What? Amrit to what? You compare. It's Govindana Maharaj. You want to compare Bhagavatam to Amrit? What is it? He kicked all of them. Get out from here. He told the king, sit down, let me give you the solution. And he recited the whole Bhagavatam. That's the solution. To hear constantly about Krishna. So Prabhupada said we should mold our life to remain Krishna conscious 24 hours a day. It is the Guru give the facility. Krishna gave the facility. We have to use the facility to do that. Is it not? Thank you. All right. See if upon inside direct us towards such activities. Just see how he match. It fit in properly. Unless one is accustomed to this devotional practice, what will he remember at the time of death when the body is dislocated? And how can he pray to the Almighty Lord to remember his sacrifices? Good sacrifice he did that he's going to pray to God for. He did nothing. So what will we pray to the Lord for? Nothing. So for us to pray to the Lord, to remember, we must do something now. Now, we have to do something. We have to serve the Lord very nicely. We have to pray to the Lord very nicely. And by this, our consciousness is being adjusted. At that time, Krishna will help us. Krishna will look at the quality of what we have done. He will help us to remember him. Finish. Back to Godhead. Back to Godhead. Key. Sacrifice means sacrificing the interests of the senses. It's austerity. It's austerity. Sacrifice the interests of the senses. It's sacrifice. So Bhagavad Gita 18:5. Sacrifice, pain and austerity and charity should never be given up. Never. Why? They purify even the sages. You must make sacrifice. Sacrifice the pleasure of the senses. Bhoga Tyaga Krishna Pritye. Bhoga Tyaga Krishna Pritye. We sacrifice the pleasure of the senses to please Krishna. That is our duty, to please Krishna. Right? One has to learn this art by employing the senses in the service of the Lord during one's lifetime, so that one can utilize the result at the time of God very nicely and enter into Goloka Vrindavana for eternal life of bliss and knowledge. All right? Yes. 18. I'll come to 18. Mantra 18. Prayer for the Lord to guide us on the path to reach Him. Prayer of a surrendered devotee. Prayer of surrendered devotee. The last few mantras emphasize the removal of all things that interfere with the ultimate stage of Shuddha Bhakti. Which is the principle of Saranagati. Principle of Saranagati. This is what we've been dealing with since 15 to 18. It's prayers. Okay, mantra 18 is a concluding prayer of the devotee who desires to achieve the Lord's mercy. Let's chant the mantra together. Agne Naya Supata Yedna Iswani Deva Nami Vidwana Iyodhyasmat Buddhanam Eno Uyistante Lama Uttim Videma. Translation.
O my Lord, powerful as the fire, omnipotent one, now I do offer you all obeisances, falling at your feet on the ground. O my Lord, please land me on the right path to reach you, and is different things and as you know all of what I have done in the past, please make me free from the reactions to my past sins, so that there will be no hindrance to my progress.
Jai. Jai. Oh my Lord, powerful as the fire, omnipotent one, now I do offer you all obeisances, falling at your feet on the ground. Oh my Lord, please lead me on the right path to reach you. And as you know all of what I have done in the past, please make me free from the reactions to my past sins, so that there will be no hindrance to my progress to reach you. Thank you. The Lord is addressed as fire. Why? Because he can burn anything into ashes, including the sins of the surrendered soul. It's fire. You remember, you mentioned before, Krishna said, 11th canto, devotional service is like a blazing fire. We're talking to Uda. Devotional service is like blazing fire. Anything which is offered to the fire to be turned to ashes. In chapter 4, Bhagavad Gita, it's also mentioned fire. One who is situated on the boat of bhakti. See, towards the end of chapter 4, it is fire, 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 fire. Towards the end of chapter 4. Did you see that? Fire, fire, fire. To burn off all of our sins. Start from 29, 49, 39. Chapter 4. Towards the end, it is fire, fire, fire you get. From 39. Check from 39. Is it there? Fire? Do you see? 439. Upwards is About fire?
Such knowledge in Krishna consciousness can be achieved by a faithful person who believes firmly in Krishna. One is called a faithless man who thinks that simply by acting in Krishna consciousness he can attain the highest knowledge. This faith is attained by the discharge of devotional service and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna. Which cleanses one's heart of all material. Over and above this, one should control the senses. Person who is faithful to Krishna and who controls the senses can easily attain perfection in the knowledge of Krishna consciousness without delay. 39.
37.
37. And blazing fire. 37.
Yeah. This blazing
Blazing
fire.
fire turns fire into ashes. Oh Arjuna, so that's the fire of knowledge. Burn to ashes all reactions to material activity.
Yes. Fire. 37. So yes, the fire. So Krishna referred to as fire to burn off all our sins. But the devotional added many times. May we offer respect. Nama uktim to you there in order to become pure. We cannot repay you for responding to our desires. All we can do is offer repeated respect. Next. Progress forward and best part. Right? When is it possible? Only human form.
Form of life.
Yes. And
And Brahminical culture is followed.
good. How to progress?
Surrender to Lord, pray for His always mercy.
Very good. And
Hindrance,
yes, hindrance.
deviation from regulative principles of Vedas, big dharma.
A devotee will never have problem until deviation. Never. Just like if one has a house, right? And you stand outside the house. The rain will not beat you. The rain is falling. The rain will not beat you. The rain will not beat you if you stand outside the house. Why? Why? You have a house. But why the rain is beating? Huh? Because we're not inside the house. We're not inside. The process of bhakti, it is fully protective. Fully. The devotee follow the path. We are secured. The moment we deviate, problem comes inside. Check very carefully. Look around carefully. Devotees are having problem only after deviation. When we step outside the jurisdiction of bhakti, then problem comes. One who remain within will never be affected. Let the whole world fall on their head. Nothing will happen. Will be secured. Hindrances comes when we deviate from the regulative principles of the Vedas and acting sinful activity, vikarama, sinful activity. Why does we do it? Sanctification. That is why Prabhupada always talk about sanctification throughout. Because we have mentioned before, and we're still mentioning, sanctification takes our self-interest away. Therefore, it is dangerous for us. Dangerous. The omnipotent Lord, being situated within the heart of everyone, can give directions to his sincere devotee as to the right path. So directions are especially offered to the devotee, even if he desires something else. For others, God gives sanction to the doer only at the risk of the doer. But in the case of a devotee, the Lord directs him in such a way that he never acts wrongly. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that the Lord is so kind upon his devotee that even though he sometimes falls into the entanglement of big karma, act against the directions of the Vedas, the Lord acts at once. The Lord at once rectifies the mistakes of the devotee from within his heart, because so devotees are very dear to the Lord. Very dear to the Lord. When does one fall down?
When there is pride of birth, neglects to acquire the necessary Brahmanical qualification.
Good. Is it true? Yes. Any hope after fall down?
Birth in a rich family, birth in good Brahmana family.
Yes, this is a hope.
What does it mean by pride of birth? What does it mean by pride of birth?
Pride of birth. Aristocratic family is very, very intoxicating. Very powerful intoxicant. Beauty, powerful intoxicant more than alcohol. Knowledge, powerful intoxicant. And wealth. 4 things. Yes. They are powerful intoxicant more than alcohol. Therefore, Founder-Acharya told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I need blessing from you. Chaitanya would say, yeah, ask me. Ask me. Advaita, he's the one who brought the Lord. And look at his prayer. Look at the prayer he made. Those who are pride of their birth, their beauty, their education, and their wealth, do not give them prema. Don't give prema to them. But the chandalas, the kiratas, the pulinders, who consider themselves very low but sincerely chant the Hare Krishna mantra, give them praise. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, let it be as you said. Let it be as you said. They will not get. They will not get. That's pride. Yes.
Lord, why is it that a devotee that does not achieve pure devotional service, why do they get reborn in pious families with such conditions if they are binding and you can't, one may become prideful?
That is not Krishna's imposition. Wherever we are placed in, it is due to the quality of our practice, what we have done. Wherever we are placed in, it's the activities that determine that. So Krishna simply put us there because that is what we have qualified ourselves for. It's not done by Krishna. Krishna simply facilitated. Anumanta upadrasta. Krishna witnessed everything and he gave permission for everyone, everything. For someone to be born in this place or that place, it's according to the quality of our practice in the past. So he will reward us accordingly. It is from us, not from Krishna. He simply facilitated. Just like if you go to a tailor and give me a cloth to sew for you, if you sew it, you cannot say this is not my size. You gave the size. You have to use it, right? So whatever we're using, this is what we demanded Krishna to do for us. He did it for us. He told Brahma, okay, you want this kind of shirt, give him or give her. So all the body we're carrying, with all the difficulties or pleasure which is inside, is our making. That is why we should do the right thing now, so this thing can change. Lord Dev, he gave us the warning. Nunam paramate kuritevi karma dadintera pritayapi noti. An intelligent person should not use this body to get another material body. Tatsada mane. An intelligent person should not use this body to get another material body. You should use body to get spiritual body. Otherwise, the never say about the jata, defeated. We have lived a defeated life. Which is not the reason why the human being is given. Remember mantra 3 said we are what? Atmaha. Atmaha. If we don't use this facility properly for what it is meant for, we are killers of the soul. So we shouldn't kill the souls. No. We should be the liberator of the souls. This Upanishad is helping us to become liberators of the souls. Make sense? Thank you. Yes. Next, let's continue. So the Bhagavad Gita 6:41 to 42. Give the destination. Next.
Real measures of the fall.
What's the remedial measure after falling?
To the Lord,
Yes,
acting in the directions given by the Lord,
good.
taking shelter of the spiritual master and devotees,
Very good.
following the scriptures,
Yes. So follow the scripture very nicely. Right? Yes. It should start first now. You can start first, then you go because if you go, maybe the top one will cover. Then that's what's waiting.
Yeah.
When does one fall down? You have to calm down a bit. Yeah. We'll pass that one now. Devotional service is superior to all the parts. Yes. Now you can start before you go up.
Surrender right in the beginning, not gradually. It surpasses all preliminary stages. The Lord personally takes charge of the devotees. One becomes freed from all sinful reactions. One gets all good qualifications of the Lord himself. Even a dog eater can become qualified as Brahmanas.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Special support for sincere devotees.
Directions from within the heart, protection from wrong acts, rectification of mistakes from within.
All right?
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as written here, such directions are given to the sincere devotee in two ways. One is by means of saints, scriptures, and spiritual master. Other is by the Lord Himself within the heart. So, how to recognize the direction of Lord within the heart? How to be able to recognize that because Lord is given direction within.
The super soul speaks all the time, 24 hours. No time the super soul doesn't speak. 24 hours the super soul have been speaking. That's his duty. That's what he's doing. is to remind us constantly what we have forgotten, what we're supposed to do, and how to do it. But we don't hear. So the question was how to know the Lord is speaking. Anytime you want to do something, anytime you want to do something, you will get two voices. Right? Two voices must come, not only one. Two will come. The voice that encourages to do it, that is our mind. The voices that say, don't do this because you have been doing like this and are not getting any benefit, don't remain a fool, don't do this. You should have a better change now. You should change now and do something better. That is super soul speaking. The instruction which is difficult for us to follow, that is the super soul. The one that is easy for us to follow, that is the mind. Because the mind will never encourage us to do something for our benefit. It will tell us what is wrong. That is what the mind will encourage us to do. And the next moment, he will chastise you heavily. You are a fool. How long will you be doing this? So if we want to hear the super soul attentively and follow it nicely, you should intensify the quality of our sadhana. Strong sadhana brings empowerment. That is sure. Strong sadhana brings empowerment. Empowerment. Will be empowered by strong sadhana.
Maharaj, sometimes it is so that we are not able to differentiate which one is coming from the mind and which one is coming from the soul.
That is what we are discussing.
No, like if we are about to take difficult decision, then we consider it that it is coming from the soul, and easy decision from the mind. And sometimes, it happens that we are even. It is very difficult to differentiate that which one is easy and which one is difficult.
You just woke up now. This is 2 o'clock. It is too early. You will get sick if you wake up too early like this. So you need sufficient rest so you don't sleep in the class tomorrow morning. Sleep until 6. That's the mind. That's the mind. And when you sleep, the mind will chastise you. You are so lazy. See how many rounds I've chanted today? When the super soul is obeyed, you become happy because you have done the right thing. When we do the wrong thing, we get the mental chastisement. We don't feel happy. It is always there. Always there. Mental chastisement is very severe. When we do something good, the super soul approves. You feel very happy. You feel very encouraged. You feel energized. You want to do more. That's the super soul.
Yesterday in our Bhagavad Gita class, we were discussing the verse Mantra's precious about the tolerating different waves of happiness and distress. And Prabhupada was saying that until we are purified, we don't have spiritual emotions, so we shouldn't take our material emotions very seriously. How does that correlate to what we're talking about? That we feel happy when we obey the super soul, at the same time we should not be affected by the happiness and the distress.
That is not a material happiness. But the super soul is pleased with us. Nature will be very pleased. You cannot do something wrong and be unhappy. So you cannot do something right and be unhappy. If you do something good, you feel good about it. Yes.
It's possible to feel spiritual happiness even when we don't have.
Yes. Bhagavad Gita, the last chapter, the last sentence, purport. Chapter 4, last verse, last sentence. Chapter 4, Bhagavad Gita, the last verse, 42, 43.
One who understands this is liberated person from the very beginning of history.
Use the mic. Please use the mic. That is Bhagavad Gita chapter
4.
Text.
Last 25. What's 42?
42. Last sentence of the purport.
One who understands this is a liberated person from the very beginning of the study of Bhagavad Gita.
Make sense? Is correct? If you do something good, you feel good about it. You don't need somebody to come and tell you before you feel good. It's internal thing. It's internal thing. It's coming from the heart. Yes. And if you do something wrong, or you feel bad. Before one is chastised, you really feel bad because it's also coming from the soul that we have done something wrong. So we don't have to wait until we attain pure love for God before we feel what we're supposed to feel at that stage. At our stage, we can feel that. One who is properly connected with the bona fide spiritual master, you will feel what he's feeling at the right stage, at the way you are. Not even when you become perfect devotee, because it will be transferred. Just like you connect the wire to the powerhouse, the current will flow through. If you connect with the pure devotee, you will also feel what the pure devotee is feeling. Not when you become a pure devotee yet, even right from the beginning. Right from the beginning, if we connect properly, you will feel it. Before you get the real stage of perfection, you will feel it. Right? Yes, ma'am.
Maharaj, on this point of prayer, sometimes we undergo situations where there is no clarity in the mind because of any number of things that are going on. Even when we come in front of the Lord also, we are not clear what to pray for. And the second part of the question is, sometimes Krishna puts us in a challenging situation. Maybe that challenge is for some purpose there for our own purification, but we may not understand or see that. And our prayer may be, oh Krishna, please remove this challenge. Please help me to get out of this challenge. So we may not be praying without understanding the proper situation. So these are two questions which I have. So how do we deal with these two circumstances?
For any one of us to be successful in Krishna consciousness, any one of us to be successful in Krishna consciousness, we need to pray. We need to pray. To the spiritual master, please help me to serve you nicely. Please help me to chant nicely. Please help me to become a better, good devotee. We should pray this every day. We should beg every day like this. I want to be a good devotee, but I cannot do it with all my impediments, shackles on my hands and my feet. Please help me to do this. This we should do it every day. Every day. Part of the thing, properly, we should mold our life to remain Krishna conscious. It's part of the way to mold our life, to be prayerful. Haridas Sakura. he prayed to the Lord, my dear Lord, I chant but alphabet. I chant but it is alphabet. I am the lowest person. But you promise that you are meant for the lowest person. That is our relationship. You are the highest, I'm the lowest. Please help me to make the connection. Help me to make the connection. My dear Lord, my spiritual master, I do not know how to pray. Please teach me how to pray. Please teach me how to pray. I don't know how to do it. Teach me how I can pray to you every day. That is prayer. My dear Lord, Rupa Goswami is Rupa Goswami. I am not born in a Brahmana family, nor do I have the qualification necessary for bhakti. I don't even have the desire for it. Yet, I am begging you, hoping against hope. I'm begging you that you help me. Is Rupa Goswami is praying, teaching. The humility, begging and teaching. If we do this every day, and Bhatanath Thakura prayer alone, I have no strength to chant the holy name of Krishna. I don't have strength to chant the holy name of Krishna. On my own, I don't have the strength. I'm begging you, therefore, with a particle of little faith, please give me the treasure of the holy name of Lord Hari. The song which all of you knows. This is the translation from one of the songs all of you knows. Ohe Vaishnava Thakur. Right? It is from there. It is there. And there is a footnote on that prayer, right? You remember? There's a footnote. Begging to the Lord to control our six passions, six weakness. Please go and read, take the song book and read the footnote. There's a footnote. These three things are written there, and all the 6 items, they are all given. 666. They are all given there. Let us practice these things. Our chariots have given us these things. It's our duty to put them into practice. Right? A devotee should constantly beg the Lord for protection. Not protection from death. Protection from falling down. We must pray every day. We should thank the Lord for the mercy. We should thank the Lord for the mercy. We have every reason to tell the Lord thank you every day. We should practice telling the Lord thank you every day. We should practice this. We should beg for protection, thank Him for the mercy, we should beg him for forgiveness for our dullness. Forgiveness for our dull head. We are not sharp. We are not as sharp as the Lord is expecting us, or the Guru is expecting us to be. Should beg for forgiveness for our dullness, for our mistakes. Pray for protection. We should thank him for everything that he's doing for us. This we should do every day. Every day. And Srila Prabhupada recommended we should learn how to recite mantras. The Brahma Samhita. This Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 4, text 15 purport. 6:4:15. The Prabhupada is mentioning how a devotee should be careful, a devotee who have taken initiation should be careful not to repeat our sinful life again, because it will go to the spiritual master. Whatever sinful activity we do, it will go to the spiritual master. The spiritual master will have bad dream because we are connected. It means we should learn how to recite prayers. We chant prayers. Brahma Samhita, Govinda, and we should chant this. Hare Krishna mantra is there. 6 Upanishad prayer is here. There's so many prayers. 1:8, Bhagavatam 1:8, Kunti Devi's prayers. Oh, so many. Bhishma Dev prayers. Oh, there. Prahlad Maharaj prayers there. So many prayers. Of all these prayers, Kunti Devi prayer is so sweet. So sweet. Very, very sweet. Everywhere you get prayers, all over. I think one devotee is trying to compile the whole prayers in the Bhagavatam. I wish he finished it on time. It's compiling all the prayers in the Bhagavatam. Make a book of it. Very nice. So does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Please, we should do practical devotional service, not theoretical devotional service. Theory will not take anyone anywhere. Right? In India, we have engineering college. You know, all the school engineering. Engineering, the theory and practice, right, Prabhu? Practical. You know? Yes. So what I have seen is that we are going too much into getting information with no practice. So the heart is not getting cleansed. That's the problem. The heart should get cleansed from the fire of bhakti. The heart should get cleansed. See, the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, all of us who have spent 15 years in this movement, how many? 15 years, 1-5. We should be hearing Krishna's pastimes now. How many? 15 years. We should be hearing Krishna's pastimes. Why some of us are not there? The heart is not changing. So how can we hear? We're still holding on to all the narratives and we are enjoying it. Then we don't want to leave them. Krishna will not force it out. Because we're not ready to give them what. Krishna will leave them there because we're still enjoying them. Next, see if you see them, man. I will go forward. Okay. These are extra for those who want to go on. I will continue. Here in this mantra, the devotee prays to the Lord to rectify him from within his heart. To err is human. A conditioned soul is very often apt to commit mistakes, and the only remedial measure for such unknown sins is to give oneself up to the lotus feet of the Lord, so that he may guide the devotee. The Lord takes this charge for the fully surrendered souls, and thus And thus, all problems are solved simply by surrendering oneself unto the Lord and acting in terms of the Lord's direction. This is devotional service. This is Krishna consciousness. That one has given himself or herself fully to the Lord. Now the Lord is directing. We're not giving the Lord the chance to direct us. We just came, but we don't want to give ourselves fully to the Lord to direct. So the Lord is not doing. So the heart is not getting cleansed. We see carry all these unnecessary things, and instead of Goguna Maharaj, instead of becoming a simple devotee, we have become politicians. Is it not? There's a problem. Politicians. And nobody is happy about it. Nobody is happy about it. Yeah. We should come here to do devotional service for Krishna. That should be the reason why we come here. But we have seen that not all of us have come here to do service for Krishna. We have come here to use the Lord for our selfish. One is, yes, such directions are given to the sincere devotee in two ways. One is by means of the saints, scriptures, and the spiritual master. And the other is by the Lord himself, residing within the heart of everyone. Thus the devotee is protected in all respects. Devotee is protected in all respects. The Vedic knowledge is transcendental and it cannot be understood simply by mundane educational procedures. One can understand the Vedic matters only by the grace of the Lord and the spiritual master. If one takes shelter of a bona fide spiritual master, it is to be understood that he has obtained the grace of the Lord. The Lord appears as the spiritual master for the devotee. And so the spiritual master, the Vedic injunctions, and the Lord himself from within all guide the devotee in full strength, and there is no chance of such a devotee falling again into the mire of material illusion. Very powerful. So very powerful. Very powerful. The devotee, thus protected all around, is sure to reach the ultimate destination of perfection. The whole process is hinted at in this mantra of Sri Isopanishad. And the Srimad Bhagavatam still further explains this. Hearing and chanting of the glories of the Lord are themselves acts of piety. The Lord wants everyone to do this because he is the well-wisher of all living entities. And by practicing this hearing and chanting of the glories of the Lord, one becomes cleansed of all undesirable things within the heart. So, one becomes cleansed of all undesirable things in the heart. We are not doing it properly. The heart, the undesirable things still remain. Because we are enjoying it. We're not tired of it yet. The Lord can take it out. Why does still need the heart? Because we're not doing the right thing. Let us do it right. And the result will come. And everybody will benefit. When one become a pure devotee, the whole world will be affected by it. Prabhupada affected the whole world. One person. His devotion becomes fixed upon the Lord. At this stage, the devotee acquires what? The Brahmanical qualifications, and the resultant reactions of lower quality become completely vanished. He becomes fully enlightened by such devotional service, and thus knows the path of the Lord and how to attain it. All doubt become diminished, and he becomes a pure devotee. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. if you want to take, this one is just additional if you want to add something. It's back to not Takura. When the jiva understand that there is no what? No method except devotion to the Lord with suitable knowledge and detachment, he prays in this way. Knowledge here refers to knowledge of God, Vishwa Gyan, Ishwara Gyan, and Bhakti Gyan. Knowledge of the universe, that's what we get. Knowledge of God, super soul, and knowledge of devotion to God, that Bhakti. Bhakti. All right. Yes.
Lord, you said that undesirable things remain within the heart because we are enjoying them.
Yes.
My question is, how can we enjoy something like envy?
How can we?
How are we enjoying?
How are we enjoying it? How are we enjoying all these narratives? Many devotees I see breaking principles after taking vow. Why? Why breaking principle? Enjoyment. This is pleasurable. Is it not? If you're not enjoying, how can we do it? It's enjoyable. That's why you're doing it. And many doesn't feel bad about it. Many devotees are committing abortion. Yes. I have evidence in my hands. Yes, devotees, initiated devotees. Initiated. Yes. If they're not enjoying it, why are they doing it? They took vow. Many devotees are stealing money. Is it not?
Yes.
So, if they're not enjoying, why are they doing it? Mainly, I'm saying that mainly, stealing money. Proper's money. You're stealing. Yes. Yes, the heart is not clean. Yes. Yes.
It's because of duplicity.
Duplicity, yes. Yes, cheating is there. Duplicity, the heart is not clean. So all these anarthas are still there. They're still there. It's not that bhakti cannot destroy it. The fire bhakti, you already read, Prabhupada said here, it will vanish. Everything will vanish. But why is it not vanishing? We are enjoying them. We're still enjoying them. We don't believe Krishna is the Supreme God. We don't believe that Krishna is the Supreme. Anyone who believes Krishna is the Supreme cannot do this. Cannot. No, I cannot do this. Devotees are willingly doing these things. Yes.
Maharaj, one place I have gone, so people used to say, ISKCON is a place where you have a lot of things you can get. And
What you can?
You can enjoy the life.
Yes, yes. Did you hear that?
They want to join this.
Did you hear?
By seeing these people.
Yes.
How they live luxurious life
Yes.
on the name of ISKCON. So they pretend, and many people say that by this way I have come to this.
Yes.
Seeing
I'm a brahmachari today. After 2 days, I'm going to ask my guru to send me to America.
yeah.
Yes. I went to one temple and they asked me to give a so-called brahmachari class. So-called brahmachari class. So-called brahmachari class. Brahmacharis who does not wake up in the morning because they are on the pornography throughout the whole night and are sleeping late and not waking up in the morning. Brahmachari? Is that brahmachari? Tomorrow is going to be what? It's going to be a leader that do what he's doing in the movement. Tomorrow is a leader, carried down there, flying in the sky. You say this, that. We have disciples. That is where our movement is going. This is dangerous. Dangerous. All these things will vanish in the heart. Why is he talking there? It is not our interest to get him out. If I become a devotee, then I'll travel the whole world. What are you traveling for? Srila Prabhupada traveled to preach Krishna consciousness and he turned the whole world into devotees. So what are we traveling for? For sanctification, not for preaching. Last month I was I'm sorry, I'm so sinful, I'm talking all these things. Because I don't like these things, because it's not part of the thing I came to see in this movement. I didn't prepare to see all these things in this movement, but it's happening. In US, I was last month. It's an NSC with me, we're sharing one room. He's sleeping the whole day. The whole day he's there sleeping. All the way to America to go and sleep. You cannot sleep here. Tomorrow is a guru, and all disciples will come and follow him. Please, let us take these teachings seriously. We should follow them strictly so that all these things are destroyed. The heart becomes clean, pure, clean, pure. So we can expand Krishna consciousness effectively and get more people to take shelter of Krishna. And Krishna will help us by seeing the quality of our activities. He will send us back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Please excuse me for my friends.
Just person who beg the mercy from you. Your recollection of the verses from Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam is nothing that I have seen before. Can you please kindly share with us how you do it, how you conduct some of the secrets?
Anyway, I like to read. That is one of my. I like to read. And I don't just read. I study. I see, I was showing you the other day. See my Isophanisa, my Gita, like my Bhagavatam is also like that. And tomorrow I'm going to start Bhagavatam. You see, everything I'm going to say, I already written them in one corner. All corner. That means deep study. Deep. So, very deep. Very deep is studying this and get connected. What we are reading. Get connected with what. Don't record it.